You're live, Sheri.
Hmm?
Live.
I'm live? Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Sheri Mills with Your Wellness Redefined. I am a functional nutrition coach, and I'm here to talk about your kitchen wellness. If you're on a path to a healthier you, we got to start with the kitchen. So I've got a lot packed into this, so put on your safety belt and let's go. First thing you want to do is your kitchen detox. A kitchen detox refers to the practice of analyzing and cleaning out your pantry, your kitchen, your refrigerator, and everything. Getting it organized. Get rid of old utensils, pots and pans that don't, gadgets that you're not using or are no longer going to be viable in your new life. Replace it with healthy options that are easily accessible to you. So, this is a beautiful pantry. You want to take everything out. You want to deep clean it. You want to organize your items, put them in sections like your grains in one section, your snacks in another section. Wipe down all the surfaces, clean it out really good, organize them, clump them, group them for your pastas and rice, your baking ingredients, and so forth. Check your expiration dates because every time we do a pantry clean out, there's a lot that needs to be tossed. So remove also all the unhealthy foods that you have there. We're no longer interested in them. Create an organizing system. So I love this. This is clean, it's stackable. You can write what's in it, you can see it. It's easy for you to see what you have to create wonderful meals. Fill them with healthy options and, you know, put things back so they all make sense and easy to see. You want to regularly maintain your pantry so that it is showing you what you have. Now, this is what I call a kitchen. It's got healthy options here in your fruit bowls, easy to grab options that aren't junk food, your clean pots and pans. We want to get rid of all those bad, nasty products that you have. Anything processed, snacks, packaged meals, sugary drinks, anything high in sodium, refined sugars, refined grains, baked pastries and sweets. How about frozen meals that don't serve our purpose anymore? Fried foods, trans fats, hydrogenated oils, high calorie coffees. We all like those really cool coffee drinks, but they can really add on a lot of calories and sweetness to our lives. You also want to replace with smart replacements, right? You want to swap out your refined grains for whole grains. You want to replace the sugary stuff and snacks. Substitute your sugary drinks with teas and herbal teas. And I like to infuse my water. Whoops, sorry. I like to infuse my water. I don't know if you've ever tried this, but I like mint, lemon, and some cucumber. Sometimes I do blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, something to give those antioxidants and that nice flavor in your water. It's so enjoyable and brings you so much better health than those sugary drinks. Get rid of the create lean proteins, right? This is important. Your turkeys, your chickens, your fish. You want your lean proteins to keep that healthy balance in your diet. Go from canned food to fresh food. Your vegetables. Get fresh vegetables. This is important. Cooking at home, you're going to find once you do all these things, your cooking at home is going to be so much more enjoyable because you're going to love the things you're seeing. It makes it fun and entertaining to create new recipes and stay on that healthy journey. I like Greek yogurt. I replace it when something is called for sour cream or mayonnaise. I also use whipped avocados in replacement for mayonnaise. So there's all sorts of things you can do to add those better balance into your meals. Choose real cheeses, not those processed cheeses. You want to make good choices and make your own sauces and dressings. This is important too. Most of those are filled with all sorts of preservatives, sodiums, and sugars, things we don't need in our lives. and go for the unsalted nuts and not the sugary ones. I know almonds are great when they're honey roasted. If they're honey roasted, that's great, but a lot of times they have sugar baked on them too. So make sure you remove those seeds and nuts and replace them with whole ones that don't have those added things on them. Now, here's some options. You want some whole grains, right? They're a great source of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. And that could be, whole wheat, that could be oats, brown rice, barley, quinoa. This is something that's really important. Whoops, sorry. I up. Anyway, fresh produce, right? Fresh produce is the best. I don't know about you, but I so enjoy going to farmers markets and getting the seasonal fruits and vegetables. It's an enjoyable experience, and it gives me so much joy to make new, exciting things out of them. Again, you want lean and organic proteins, whether that be your beef being organic, grass-fed, all the way from birth to butcher, right? Or you want your turkeys and your chickens, your fish. You want your wild-caught fish. Healthy fats. This is important. Natural sweeteners. I prefer monk fruit sugar. It's less processed. It's so much better than the whole sugar that you get. And you can use honey. You can also use, I like to use the maple syrup sometimes is a nice replacement as well. Coconut sugar, even mixing up dates. Dates are a nice form of sugar. So your dairy alternatives. I like rice milk. I like oat milk. And sometimes that is just as good as your regular milk. So coconut milk, I use in my smoothies along with, I either use that or rice milk, which is a real light milk. Different things like that can make a whole difference to the calories and the process, right? So many of these things, dairy has got so many hormones in their process. Try to look at a nut alternative for your dairy. Legumes, beans, peas, lentils, great source of protein. Whoops. Herbs and spices. Have fresh herbs. Grow them in little pots around your kitchen or, out on your patio. They add so much more flavor when they're fresh, and they create so many health benefits. Again, you can add those into your water. Now, one thing we need to talk about is label literacy, right? What information that it provides on these labels is very important, and it determines whether or not these foods will align with your dietary needs. And it's really important to understand these food labels. So first thing you're going to see on there always is the serving size. And it's important to know the serving size so you know what you're getting out of each package, how many servings are in the package, and what constitutes one serving. Always start at the top of a label, and it's always going to be the serving size. The next is going to be calories. This tells you how much energy you're going to get from this serving of food. Now remember, the number is based on a single serving. So if you eat, you're consuming more or fewer calories per this, right? This is the number of calories in each serving. Even if the food is low in fat, it may still be high in calories. So if you're watching your weight, consider this number on the context of your daily intake. The next thing is nutrients. This will list the fats, cholesterol, sodium, carbohydrates, and protein. It's good practice to choose foods that are low in saturated fat, trans fat, and cholesterol. They're high in fiber, proteins, and that is what you want to add to your diet. The label will list total fat broken down into saturated or trans, cholesterol, sodium, total carbohydrates. You want to know this, your sugars, if it has added sugars, if it has protein. Your goal should always be to limit saturated and trans fats, cholesterol, and sodium, added sugars, and ensure adequate intake of dietary fiber and proteins. The next is going to be your vitamins and minerals. Now, this portion shows the percentage of certain nutrients the food can contribute to your diet. Look for foods that are high in vitamins A and C, calcium, iron, and dietary fiber. This section informs you how much recommended daily amounts and certain vitamins and minerals like D, calcium, iron, potassium, and this product will provide to you. So try to choose foods that are high in these nutrients. Ingredients list. This is always a fun one. So they're listed in weight order. So in other words, the first thing in the ingredients list has the highest volume or quantity in the product, right? So you always want to see what is in these products. Where is the sugar? Where is the salt? The unhealthy fats? These all appear in the first few ingredients. And they're listed in order, again, like I said, in quantity. So if you see sugar or sodium or unhealthy fats near the top, reconsider this choice. And remember, natural flavors might be included, which can sometimes mean added sugars or other ingredients, like something you don't want to have in your product. There's always unlisted ingredients as well. They don't have to put all their ingredients in there. So since all nutrients are not required to be listed on the label, if a nutrient isn't listed, it doesn't necessarily mean that the food doesn't contain it. So you really want to be strong with that. Your daily percent to value, right? This contributes to your daily diet. Like 20% or more is high, 5% or less is low. This indicates how much of each nutrient in a serving of that food contributes to your total daily diet. Now, again, most people have some form of allergies. You need to make sure that with products, as good as it sounds, does not have allergy stuff in it, because something that's going to affect you and your body. So some of the common allergens might be milk, egg, fish, nuts, peanuts, wheat, soy, even milk. If you have an allergy or a reaction to any of these foods, you want to make sure they're not disclosed on this package that you're going to buy. So carefully check this part of the labels and make sure that you're going to keep in mind that this is going to be a product that is not going to have adverse reactions to your body. Now, food manufacturers often market language to make their products healthier than they really are. So it's something for you to look at, right? Natural doesn't always mean natural. This only means that the product doesn't contain artificial ingredients or preservatives. It doesn't mean it's healthy, organic, or free from added sugars or unhealthy fats. Now, low fat and reduced fat, even though a product is labeled as low fat, it may contain high in calories because it'll contain more sugar. So always check for that sugar content as well. Light. This can mean the product is light in color or taste. It may also mean that it's lower in calories or fat, but quite often sugar is added to these products to improve the taste. So be careful about that. Sugar-free or no added sugar, right? While these products do not contain regular sugar, a lot of times they have artificial sugars, which can be just as harmful to our body. They can have sugar alcohols or other sweet substitutes. So you want to make sure what those are in your product. Cholesterol-free or no cholesterol. These phrases are typically correct. They can also be misleading, though. Only animal products contain cholesterol. So plant-based products like oils and cookies might tout that they're cholesterol-free, but that doesn't mean they're heart healthy. They still may be high in calories or unhealthy fats. So be careful about that. Whole grains are indeed healthy, right? Some products may claim they're whole grain, despite containing very little of them. Always check the ingredients again. Ensure that the whole grain is the first ingredient. Now, if you're struggling with gluten tolerance and you're gluten-free, unless you have something that affects you or you are gluten intolerant, The product doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthier. So many gluten-free products are processed, and they can lack lots of vital nutrients. Organic. While this ensures that the ingredients have been grown without pesticides, it doesn't always automatically equate to being healthier in terms of fat, calories, or sugar. So keep in mind, marketing exists to sell you products. It's always important to read the nutrition labels and the ingredients list. Be mindful when shopping. Grocery shopping with a focus on health can be a great strategy. Now you have a clean pantry. It's easy to sit and plan your meals. So you want to make a list and plan your meals for the week. So shop the perimeter of the store where all the fresh products are. Don't shop when you're hungry. We all know that's a bad idea. Read the food labels. Buy seasonal produce. Look for sales and discounts. Again, farmers markets are great options. Purchase whole foods. Watch portion sizes. Consider frozen fruits and vegetables for those times you're on the go. They're not processed like other things are. Use a smaller cart or basket. Shop smart, right? Shop smart. Limit ready-to-eat foods. Those aren't always the right ones for you. So you can build nutritious meals easy, but what you want to do when you plate it is fill half of your plate with vegetables, including proteins, add whole grains, choose healthy fats, incorporate dairy, stay hydrated, practice portion control, make room for fruit, and limit processed foods. Variety is key. Diet can be fun. So here are some quick and easy meals that you can do from your new pantry. So after you've detoxed and restocking your pantry with healthier options, here are some quick, easy things. Breakfast. How about some overnight oats? Avocado toast is a great healthy option. We can have quinoa salads or stir fry for lunch. Veggie snacks with hummus, Greek yogurt with fruit. These are all great options. Banana ice cream, blended frozen bananas, not true ice cream, and add fruit or some dark chocolate. How about some strawberries dipped in dark chocolate? Meal planning is your way to success to keep your healthy kitchen and yourself on a healthy meal plan. So make sure that you are doing all the right things. And your challenge today is, should you accept, when all you have to do is clean out your pantry? When will that get done? What are your replacements going to be? And make a grocery list to get you those items that you need. Send me a picture of your new and healthier kitchen so I can celebrate your beginning of your new journey. I appreciate your time today, and I'll see you back in the challenge.